Protests also raged in Austria as the country returned to a full national lockdown aimed at curbing rising COVID-19 infections. Chris Livesay is following this story and other international headlines for us. Chris, what more can you tell us?
Good morning, Anne-Marie. Yeah, that nationwide lockdown in Austria is underway, but not without a backlash. In the capital, Vienna, over the weekend, thousands took to the streets, some hurling beer cans at police and setting off fireworks. The mandate is set to last nearly three weeks. Now, protesters also raged against mandatory vaccinations starting in February. Austria is the first Western country to make the shots obligatory. This after the country had resorted to a lockdown of the unvaccinated who could only leave home to work or run essential tasks. But now, even those who have been vaccinated have to stay home. Moving to the border of Russia and Ukraine, where U.S. intelligence shows Russian plans to invade Ukraine if President Putin decides to pull the trigger. Bloomberg is reporting that the intel was conveyed to some NATO members to back up U.S. concerns about Putin possibly weighing an invasion early next year as his troops mass again near the border. Now, according to the intel, Russian troops would cross into Ukraine from three areas: Crimea, Russia, and Belarus, with some 100,000 soldiers in tough terrain and freezing conditions, prepared for a long occupation over an extensive territory. About half that number of troops is already in position, the report says, adding any invasion would be backed by air support. Now into Sudan, where the deposed prime minister is being reinstated. The African nation reached the deal between civilian and military leaders over the weekend, 1 month after Abdallah Hamdok was put under house arrest in a military coup. Now the prime minister has praised the deal as a means to restore a democratic transition, ever since a popular uprising forced out strongman Omar Hassan al-Bashir 2 years ago. But the swelling protest movement is not buying it and continues to call for the removal of the military leaders behind the coup. And finally, in China, where that missing Chinese tennis player has told the International Olympic Committee she's okay. On Sunday, the IOC had a video call with Peng Shuai, but who told them, quote, she's safe and well living at home in Beijing, but would like to have her privacy respected at this time. In an interview with Axios, a spokesperson said it doesn't alleviate or address the WTA's concern about her well-being and ability to communicate without censorship or coercion. Now remember, Peng hasn't been seen or heard from in public ever since she accused the vice premier of China of sexual assault at the beginning of the month. Anne-Marie?
Yep, China's going to have to do a little bit better than that. Chris, thank you very much.